Now we shall know about Boolean variables and Boolean expressions. In our present day treatise, we are using the Boolean algebra B, where the non-empty set B is this set consisting of two members, the additive identity element and the multiplicative identity element. Variable means any literal symbol that can take any one of these two values. Conventionally, we use such type of notations x, y, z, or with a subscripts. Sometimes with a subscripts we may use this type of notations x1, x2, so on, xn. This type of literal symbols are used to represent a Boolean variable. Why this is variable? Because any one of these x, y, z or x1, x2, x3, so on, xn can take any one of these two values 0 and 1. Now we shall know about the Boolean expressions. This is very important, and you have to understand this very clearly, these Boolean expressions, because it plays a crucial role in this Boolean algebra treatise. By the term Boolean expression, what shall we mean? Let us now see that first. 0 and 1 are being two members of the Boolean algebra B. These are Boolean expressions. That means 0 is a Boolean expression and 1 is also a Boolean expression. And any one of the Boolean variables x1, x2, so on, xn, these are Boolean variables. Any one of these Boolean variables is also a Boolean expression. Now we shall know this alpha Boolean expression. Let us see some examples. Suppose this x1 plus x2 plus x3 complement. x1 is a Boolean variable, x2 is a Boolean variable, and x3 is a Boolean variable. And this expression x1 plus x2 plus x3 complement, this expression is a Boolean expression, and such type of expressions are in general denoted by alpha of x1, x2, x3. These type of expressions are denoted by conventionally alpha of x1, x2, x3. This expression being formed with these three Boolean variables. Similarly, if you consider this Boolean expression alpha, x1 into x2 plus x3 into x4 whole complement, this is a Boolean expression, and to form this expression we are using four variables x1, x2, x3 and x4. So conventionally we shall write this Boolean expression equal to alpha of x1, x2, x3, x4. In general, alpha of x1, x2, so on, xn is a Boolean expression. x3 complement means x3 is a variable. Variable means it can take any one of these two values 0 and 1, and x3 complement means when you assign the value of x3 as 1, its a complement value will be 0, and similarly if you assign the value of x3 as 0, its a complement value will be 1. In this sense we have used here this x3 complement. Similarly x3 into x4, that means the product of two Boolean variables. x3 and x4 can be assigned any one of these 0 and 1 elements. We are considering the complement of this, and this is a Boolean expression. So if we denote such type of Boolean expressions by alpha, in general alpha of x1, x2, so on, xn, In case of three variables x1, x2, x3, we shall write it alpha of x1, x2, x3. In case of these four variables x1, x2, x3, x4, we shall write it as alpha of x1, x2, x3, x4, and so on. In general, if alpha is a Boolean expression, and if we consider the complement of this Boolean expression, that means alpha complement, this will also be a Boolean expression. So for any Boolean expression alpha, its a complement is also a Boolean expression. And if alpha 1 and alpha 2, if alpha 1 and alpha 2 are two Boolean expressions, then the product of these two expressions and the sum of these two expressions, that means alpha 1 into alpha 2, alpha 1 into alpha 2 and alpha 1 plus alpha 2 are also two Boolean expressions. Okay, so these are the Boolean expressions. So we are writing here the expressions which are determined by the rules 1 to 4 are Boolean expressions in these Boolean variables x1 to xn. Okay.